Hello, welcome to a comic review. You're like, Liz, what are you doing? You're against the wall. Everybody and their mother is mowing around my house right now, so here I am in the basement trying to get some peace and quiet so I can finally talk to you guys about number 30, issue 30 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. First off, dude, what do you guys think about Draken's form? Like, his final form with the Ranger, and with Tom, and and then of course you have like the Green Ranger under his foot. I mean, just starting off with the cover, guys, it's amazing. This probably won't be as long as some of my other ones because it's been out for a week and a half at this point, a little behind getting caught up after Power Morphicon. Not spoiler, but I hadn't read 30 before Power Morphicon, and so I did the Shatter Grid live reading, and some of this I hadn't known anything about, and to hear this scene play out as Barbara Goodson's reading for Rita, and you actually have David Fielding reading for Zordon, and I think Kelson Henderson was Doggy Kruger, and you're hearing these voices, and I'm just like, this is crazy! If you guys haven't got a chance to watch, I'm pretty sure there's streams, there are links and stuff, but the Shatter Grid live reading was absolutely ridiculous, and you should go watch it. So we come in, we get past the cliffhanger of Doggy and Zordon basically going into Rita. They go to Rita and they're like, hey, we need your help. Now there's some awesome little side banter about a shock collar and stuff with Doggy, but they have to get her help because he's gonna kill Existence. And while Rita doesn't seem confused at first, or to go with it, they're like, you're part of Existence. Okay. And while from a different dimension, his magic, all of his stuff is still rooted from evil Rita. I don't say evil, of course Rita's evil. Tell the Zordon and the Z-Wave, and we're not going to get into the countdown to the construction stuff in this one, though. Zordon dies in the TV show, in case you didn't know. So yeah, they're gonna read it. You have to save us all. We got some continuity from Lord Draken melting down. We saw in the annual that he got the Power Stars from Ninja Steel, and he actually has some of the Ninja Steel itself, melting it down, putting it on Saban. Oh, he's going to be connected even more to the Morphin Grid, which you see later whenever they're actually fighting. But he's ready for the battle. He gets word. The Rangers, they're summoning. They're making a big show of force. They're going to take you on. I can't think of words right now. I'm so about this. Here they come. One of the best speeches in Ranger history, though, and I highly recommend, you've probably seen the whole panel in a few places, but the pep talk from Jason just chills. Man, just chills. We are the Power Rangers, seeing this wall of Zords and Rangers ready to go. I mean, they know this is a fight to the death, and they're going into it. This isn't some rubber-suited monster of the week. This is reality. These Rangers are set. It's amazing, and before they go, though, Jason wants to be on the front line for morale. Someone has to pilot that Megazord, because as we've seen people like the other Rangers, they're in other groups. Jason gives Kim the Dragon Dagger. Gives her the Dragon Dagger, and she gets the shield. And while you don't, it's a very glowy, but you just hear this thank you. Because, remember, man, the Green Ranger was her soon-to-be boyfriend, and it means a lot as the passing it on to someone who's not the Red Ranger. Plus, does that make, so if Pink has had it in the comics, I think we just need Yellow with the shield now at some point. I think, or maybe Billy didn't. Who knows? Everybody gets the shield at one point, right? Or look in cosplay photo shoots. There's a hit 'em on. They charge the moon base. It's a very interesting thing that they know, and while they're prepping to attack, I guess there's maybe one thing I should have pointed out. This right here, other than the fact that there are Hyperforce Rangers in here, and that just makes me blow mind, right? See, it's from Promethea. There's a very interesting, you notice that Ranger Slayer is with Grace from Promethea, but do you see these other Rangers right here? They know why, I guess. They know why at this point, we don't know why, but I think they know why. It had to be on the moon base. There's this tower But with Grace, we have, it looks like Samurai Green, Zeo Yellow, in space, could possibly be red for Andros. Dino Charge thing, is that going to be Dark Ranger? Because remember, he showed up with the rest of the forces. And, yeah, and Magna Defender. And all of those characters plus Ranger Slayer, if you hadn't noticed, they're going to be in the Beyond the Grid arc. And they have them right there. The only one, though, and that is, I'm going to go with... Is it supposed to be Beast Morphin? I think that's like Lost Galaxy, maybe? Not really sure, so maybe we'll find out what happens to her later, but it's just a little, like, I don't know if you guys picked up on that. I didn't the first time I ran through it, so I'm really glad that I noticed it. And also in that big one, there is, there is Beast Morphers Yellow. Nobody's gonna, like... Oh, I guess that actually completely solves it. That has to be someone from Lost Galaxy. Anyway, they start taking the fight to them, and boom, it's a battle. People are getting knocked out left and right. Battleizers are out. Everything, you're like, alright, this is going good. They have to get to, and by they, I mean Rita, Zordon, Ninjor, and Doggy Kruger are going back to the throne room in the moon base. Now Rita says magic energy, it all works the same. The more someone returns to a place, the more it takes on an aura. And the throne that he's taken over is the center of Drakons. She lights, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it is. That is a green candle. A green candle. We have Zords. We have, I mean, this is just like the boom, boom, boom. Everybody's fighting. This is crazy. There's a nice little thing in it with Chip from Mystic Force saying something to Gia, because Gia's actually like power swapping, because in this one it's the anniversary episode that's coming up in Ninja Steel. She's wearing Mega Force, and this one she's wearing Super Mega Force, but apparently she's like power swapping and confusing some other people. I think that is an amazing way to I don't know, just pay a little homage to the fact that they have some fun powers. Draken starts taking powers with his sword, with Saba now reinforced with the Ninja Steel and more even in with the Morphin Grid. But here comes Serpentera. And Serpentera, remember guys, he got Serpentera from Hyperforce. From the Shatter Grid Hyperforce. That's one of the first things Draken did when he got his powers and he went out and he was starting to amass Morphers, and this whole Shatter Grid thing that happened in Hyperforce, at the end he ended up with Serpentera, and here's Serpentera in the comic books now. I just love when everything, like, you know when Hyperforce had happened, because in these last ones, here they are, because because they get it. These characters we love, and it's that little throwaway, it's that little character interaction that, yeah, somebody who doesn't watch anything past Mighty Morphin, they're not going to get it. Because they're not going to get the Mystic Force ones either, you know? So Hyperforce is just another season to them. But man, as a fan of the show, it meant a lot. Oh yeah, and by the way, Serpentera ate the Megazord Drakenzord battle formation. Look. Nom! They're the Rangers hopping out for dear life. And, yeah, and Serpentera ate it. How Wild Force Red, how Cole got it with his cycle. It's beyond me, guys. Beyond me. Anyway, everybody's trying to light up Draken, and he's basically holding his own. You know, at this point, it's like 5 Red Rangers with Battleizers laying down. He's knocking everyone back until this lady right here with the Dragon Shield, mind you, absorb this. That was the Dragon Dagger! The Dragon Dagger! She whoosh pierced it. So how? This is so like, wow. So like Ranger Slayer in the other timeline like hit Tommy with the thing, and now and then he's like, oh, so that's what she meant, and now he's so, yeah, he's all cocky and he's like, finally hit a shot, let me and starts basically collapsing because his powers are now drained. He has been hit by something, and this dragon dagger, Rita, is absorbing his stuff from the green candle. He comes back, and I love it. I love it. Well, 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 Lord Draken, I'd offer you a seat from Rita, but it's occupied. Let me just show this real quick, because if you landed and like this was what was awaiting you, I mean, you're doomed, right? And they got in, by the way, because they just like poofed into it and like knocked all of the sentries out. They probably didn't kill him. Rita, however, totally is like, look, when the candle's gone, you're gonna be gone, but I don't really feel like waiting for this, so how about we just take care of it now? Gets her staff totally gonna off Draken, and I'm just saying, how many times y'all should have killed him, and then you wouldn't have been dealing with this. That's beside the point. But she's like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of him now. And kaboom, in comes Finster 5 with a nice little line about how he's wanted to do that for a very long time. He tries to just get rid of the candle. Obviously, it doesn't work. His powers are slipping, and Draken's like, I need all the other morphers. Well, we learned earlier that if you get morphers, once you already have one of that line, anything more in it, it's too unstable. Like, it could kill him. Draken's like, I don't care. I need more power. Or, you know, this is it. Like, I'm fading. Like, this is the last huzzah. Finster 5, the person that he's hugged, the person that he's actually said, I care about. Trying to convince him not to do it. Thank you, snap. Lord Draken really has the thing with snapping people's necks. So far he's definitely killed Skull and now Finster 5. As the battle wages on outside, he makes it to the power. Gets on the pedestal, and I mean, you see all of these. At first I thought it was like Hot Wheel tracks or something. It's not, it's just like energy, you know, cables coming out of the morphers. He hits the button, and as the battle wages on, Lord Draken takes on every last power he can and will arrive in his final form. We will find out more in Shattered Grid number 1's coming out next week, I do believe, and that is going to be the big grand finale of Shattered Grid. I am so sad it's gone, or it's going to be over. But, I mean, have you seen this stuff from Beyond the Grid? If you haven't, check out the Ranger Weekend Review and go to the comic section in it, and you'll hear all about it. But now I'm not going to spoil anything too far. I mean, come on, like Finster 5, like, nothing beyond that. But Shattered Grid 1 is coming out, and I am so excited for it. I had a chance to very, very, very briefly meet Kyle Higgins, got his autograph, I got a selfie with him, and just, man, the story has been a roller coaster. Thanks to everybody who did the Shattered Grid live reading. If you haven't had a chance to watch it or listen to it yet, I mean, you can listen to it. It's all audio. Give it a listen. If you don't smile or at least enjoy yourself, I don't think you have a Power Ranger soul. Sword on, man. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up here. I got a bunch more stuff to record to get all this out to you. Still catching up from PMC. I've had a blast, guys. Thanks so much, and I'll see you at the next comic review, which is going to be probably Shattered Grid number 1. Have a great day, guys. See you later.